Hello, assalamu alaikum. Okay. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. So basically today I will try to discuss about that how you can easily make the land surface temperature mapping using the MODIS satellite imagery, and then you can easily make the web application. Okay. So let's go
Okay.
our class. So I just simply start this class and send you all of the practice code so that you can easily understand. So I just simply open a new code editor. Okay, so can you see my screen?
No?
Okay. So now can you see my screen? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So in this time, I will try to make the land use and land cover classification. Use the land surface temperature monitoring. So how we can easily make the land LST map using the MODIS satellite imagery, and then you can easily make the time series analysis and also make the web application. Okay. So for this, I simply import my data set. So I simply go to the browse data catalog, and then I simply open the data set about that MODIS. I want to work with the MODIS. And find out my data set about I want to use this data set. So in this time here you can see mainly we can get the data set availability date from year of 2000 to 2022 0913, and this is the data set provider. Okay, so I just simply use the data set. I simply copy the artisan snippet and paste in my code editor and give a variable name. Suppose give the variable name is that what is LST. Okay. And I also import my shapefile, boundary shapefile USDOS from USDOS. This dataset, I simply import my boundary shapefile. Just a minute. The assembly I import this boundary shapefile. This shapefile is that from the USDOS International Boundary Polygon, and then I just simply take a variable and give the variable name is that was country. Okay, and then I simply call my collection table and I filter it so that I can access the country boundary shapefile of Saudi Arabia region. Filter EQ and put here the country name and put the name is that suppose. Yeah, then I simply show the layer and also make here the map dot center object. So this is my area. I want to make the LST map for this region. So I simply import my dataset modis LST. So in this time, I randomly make the map, then try to make the web application. So I simply take a variable and give the variable name is that suppose LST, and then I just simply call the modis LST, simply copy, and then I simply paste here, and I need to select this specific band. So basically in this time we are using the band. This band is that LST day 1 kilometer. Click copy and paste here. And then I simply, suppose I randomly put the time period, filter date. Suppose I want to observe the time period year of 2021. Or 31. In this time, I need to create the reduce this image collection. So basically this image collection is the 8-day composite. You can see this is the global land surface temperature. So we can get the data set for every single interval time period is the 8-day. Okay. So, 'We just make the chart, then try to check what is the interval between this diagram. So in this time, I want to just simply use as a reduce the image collection. So I simply take the variable and give the variable name is the average LS. And then I simply call this object LST. This is my image collection. This image collection I want to make the reduce, and use here the EE dot reducer dot mean. So in this time I want to show the result. I simply use and finally we also need to clip with this boundary shape file is that boundary. So I simply use here the map dot add here, and then I simply call the average LST. Click copy and paste here, and also just click to the run. I can get the result, but I did not get any visualization. That's why I can get the totally black color map like. Okay, so now I can see I can get the map, but this map is not good look. I simply copy their visualization parameter. I copy. This time I simply paste here. And then I simply copy this and then simply paste after the object name and click the run. So now I can say I can get the proper visualization of this map and get the good quality of map. So now I can say I can get this result. Okay. So in this time you can see I want to get this result of this map, and in this time I just simply click on here. You can see I can get the result like this. I can get the result 16,033 degree Kelvin. Basically this result showing in the Kelvin. Okay, so if you want you can also change the unit in degree Celsius, so that you can easily show the result in degree Celsius from Kelvin to degree Celsius. We can easily do this. Okay, so for this we need to reproject this scale factor. So I simply make a make a function. So I simply put the function is that function variable. I simply put the LST. Suppose I put the variable name is the degree Celsius. Then this time, this unit is that Kelvin. I want to convert this unit in degree Celsius, and then I want to make the time series chart for the degree Celsius result. So that's why I simply make a function. I simply make a function and put the element name is that image, and use at the curly bracket and return this image. It multiply with my scale value. I simply use at the multiply function with my scale. So what is my scale? You can see my scale is that from this band we can easily get the scale 0.02. So this is my scale. I'll simply multiply with my scale, and then I simply subtract it. I simply subtract it with my I want to subtract with this value 273.15. So basically this is the value. When you are using this value, it just make the result from Kelvin to degree Celsius. Okay, and I want to copy the properties, so I simply use the copy properties function. Copy properties, and I simply call the my element name image and put here the system time start, as well as also use at the system time in. Okay. So now I just simply use this, and you can see this is my function. This function, basically this function I write for Kelvin to degree Celsius. This function I want to add with this variable. I simply copy the variable LST and paste here, and use at the map function. Use at the parenthesis start and parenthesis in. So now it will be added. So this time I simply copy this, copy and paste here. So now I get the result in degree Celsius in this map. You can see. But you can say I can get totally blue color map. So basically in this time you can see this visualization is represented the Kelvin unit. Okay, but in this time this map is represented the degree Celsius. So that's why I simply click to here. I can get the result. You can see 40 degrees Celsius. Also you can see the 40. So in this time I just simply decrease the value. So I simply put the value, suppose 25 to, suppose I simply put the value for 50 degrees Celsius. Okay. This range. So now you can say I can get the proper visualization map. So now you can see I can get the proper visualization of this map. Okay, so now you can see when I click on this map, I take the inspector tab. What is the condition of this place? You can see 47 degrees Celsius for this. When I click to here, you can see I can get the 40 degrees Celsius. When I click to here, you can see I can get the result for 47. When I click on this, you can see I can get the result for the 37. When I click on the blue pixel value, you can see I can get the result 31 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this is my LST map. Okay, so in this time I want to make the time series chart as well as also make the web application. So that's why when anyone click on this map, they can get the time series chart as well as also get the result. Okay, so like this result you can see. Oh, okay, so in this time you can see this is the one kind of map of this area. So when I click on this any portion, I can get the chart, time series chart, as well as I also need to the yearly time series chart, as well as also need to the monthly time series chart. So when I click to it, you can see I can get the result. Okay, so in this time I use the same code and try to make the monthly as well as yearly time series chart of this region. First of all, it's showing in here the monthly, as well as also is the below it's showing the yearly time series chart. Okay. When I click here, you can say I can get the result about this point. Okay, and also showing the specific lat long about this place. Okay, so in this time I use the same code for this region. So I just simply use the same code for make the time series chart in this map. Okay, so that's why when I click on this map, I can easily get the time series chart in here, monthly and yearly. Okay, so let's go. So for this,